I have woken up uncomfortably late. So last night I fixed my exhaust and then it totally fell off. I mean, not totally fell off, but it like fell back down and scraped for 10 miles. Maybe because this tire went flat-ish. Maybe because it was just riding so low that it, I don't know, yanked the vacuum cleaner wires off. I don't feel like I have time to really properly fix the exhaust. So let's cobble it together first and see what happens, because we got somewhere to go, and we should leave here in about an hour or less, like 30 minutes. So I gotta get the car emptied, the exhaust refixed, the tire plugged, and then we can be on our merry way. So wish us luck. That's right, it's us, it's not just me. You guys are riding on this too. I ran over that nail like a month ago. You think that's why it's leaking? Yeah, that's the thing. That's a pretty good thing though, when you run over a nail a month ago and you know, you don't have to fix it for a month. Let's get that wrapped up though. In the words of wise internet sage Puddin', if 3 big hose clamps and 3 giant zip ties won't hold it, then 4 big hose clamps and 4 giant zip ties never would have. This thing was a little bit more of a pain in the ass than it was worth, but it's holding steady at 32 PSI. Here's your little nail, in case you care about that. Here's your plug kit that you absolutely have to have in your car if you're doing this stuff. I would put a link in the description, but I don't know. Amazon pays me 10 bucks every 6 months, so who cares? This is by far the best pump I ever got out of the garbage. It's a Bicycle World by Surface. I don't know. Anyway, you guys want to see something cool? Don't look over there. Yeah, that's the big mess of my house. But look at this. Isn't this awesome? Come on, you scrappers. You know you're jealous right now. That's right. This is all the scrap metal I got in like the last month. It should have been gone last week because I had the whole week off, but you know. Larry Lazybones is my middle name. Here's the bikes I got in about the last week or so. Here's a little dirt bike I found last night that I didn't show you guys. Anyway, despite how it looks with all this delicious scrap metal, I'm still probably only averaging about 9 bucks an hour for the last month, so let's get the car off of the jack stands and see if maybe we can go make $1,000 today. Here we are, first Beamer of the day. Let's see. Do I like this stool? I do, but it's a little bit wiggly. Do I like this bag of junk? No. Are we taking air conditioners today? We'll make a mental note of that one for later, but we're not taking it right now. Bed frames, I'm gonna say that's no. What about this tub? Maybe not. Ooh. Sorry about your beer can, lady. Oh God, I hope they didn't wipe them. Here, I'll clean my hand on their nice grass. I don't know. These people usually put out like 2 or 3 decent tidbits, but I think the other pickers may have gotten here first. What do you guys think about this concrete planta? Whoa. I think it's pretty nice concrete. I don't know. Yeah. Like for me, If I was gonna have this in my own yard, it wouldn't bother me that that crack was there, but everybody else gets mad about that stuff, so. So I guess we'll leave it there. I bet it'll be gone within an hour. Maybe I should take it home and use it to plant stuff. Marijuana's legal now, right? I could plant a bunch of pot plants in my backyard. I don't really like smoking that stuff, though. You probably figure I do, but I don't know. Anyway, how badly is that cracked? Is it really that bad? Yeah, plus it's got a chunk off the bottom. All right, we'll leave it for somebody else. Sorry, I guess I'm not gonna get into the weed business anytime soon. I don't feel like blocking traffic today, so we're gonna walk up the sidewalk together because I think I see a little thing. Look at these people's bushes, though. There's stuff on the other side of the street I don't want you to see. Wow. Look at that big stump. That's a fun thing to have. Look at this. See? I don't think this is very old, but it's very brass. And you know what? I might need a new rake. And a new pitchfork, or whatever that is. Crowbar. Wow. This is the best pile we went to all day. Now we'll keep walking. All right, I knew it couldn't stay good forever. Come here, you escutcheon. That's what that's called, an escutcheon. That's where you cook breakfast and you escutcheon. All right. Now we're on the other side of the road. Just walking around this beautiful little burg. That's where I live. A beautiful little burg called Newburgh. Although I think it dates back a couple hundred years. How you doing today, sir? Very good. All right. These people have been having estate sales for a while. I am gonna have to come back for that rebar because I got one hand and it's already full. All right, and there's a battery in there too. You know I wanna, whoa, jeez. This is the land of Range Rovers. You know I want to carry that stuff one-handed for you guys so I can impress you and make great content, but I'm not that dumb. I like the look of that. I guess they got new running boards for there. Oh, Jesus. These things weigh a ton. Why'd they get new ones, though? These things feel like they're, like they'd last forever. What do you think? Should I install them on the Camry? Do we need running boards? That'd be cool because then I could hire a guy to like ride on the running boards. He could be like the scrap spotter. Wow. Those are gorgeous. I guess we don't need the trunk open though. They don't seem to be bent or anything. wonder what these cost if I had to buy a set. Like, what are they? Toyota Highlander running boards or something? Bet those is $600-700. What the heck is this thing? Is that a thumbnail? Is it art? I don't know. It's broken though. Well, they're throwing this guy out. Ugh. And he's sure enough heavy. Oh God, I don't know what he's made of. Come here, you. This is awkward. He wasn't lying when he said the thing's heavy. Anyway, is there anything else in the pile? Yeah, it's a bunch of address labels is what is in the pile. Ooh. Look at this antique crock. That's some fine crockery right there. All right. I don't have a strategy regarding this freak. So maybe we should repaint him because the paint job on it's hideous. Anyway, I'm gonna try and figure out how to get this thing in the car without killing all of us. So I'll see you at the next thing. I don't know what the hell he's made out of. Concrete, I think, but he's wicked heavy. I hope it doesn't get cold later because I had to use my little sweatshirt to protect his head from those Toyota whatever they has. You think this is old? I don't know. It's cracked on the bottom, so whether it's old or new, it is something that potential customers will eschew. Did I say that right? I'm not sure if I know what that word even means, but I think eschew is this, but the word, well, that's a sneaker, but the word eschew means to, I don't know, to not use, like, so, anyway, I think I might have got it right. This dude's ugly. It's a real crappy casting. It's badly painted. You know, it looks like the kind of paint you'd get in one of those little paint by numbers kits. That's what this looks like. It looks like a half-finished paint by numbers 125-pound concrete little dude with a wire coming out of his hand. Anyway, I'll shut up now and I'll see you at the next thing. Our little concrete dude has moved on to his new home. I'm not gonna say that I gave him away, but you know, for all intents and purposes. But apparently my friend's brother is really into restoring those things. Anyway, now we have an opportunity to make a new friend. What do you think? Do you want a giant jigsaw puzzle in the form of a skeleton? Or is this a giant skeleton in the form of a jigsaw puzzle? I tell you, I don't know. Is that a thumbnail? I like it when the eyes kind of flash, see? All right. Yeah. I don't know. I really wouldn't mind taking this thing, but I feel like in order to make sure all the parts are there and get it to fit in the car, it's going to be a big chore. So I guess we'll just keep our thumbnail and you know, keep our little photo for the video and move on with our day. The little door of my GoPro flew off, so we got to put it back on. I'll do that while we're walking over to this garbage pile though. There, that's better. Yeah, the GoPro, sometimes it doesn't work, and then I have to unplug the battery. and then plug it back in, and then it'll work. I don't even know why I'm getting out to look inside these tubs. I know there's nothing going to be in them. Wow. These cheerleader uniforms? Gross. I don't know if I can really show you what's written on those cheerleader uniforms. It might be like personal information for people. Anyway, we don't want it. We don't need it. And I wish I never stopped at this pile. You know, it started with like a GoPro hassle, and then, you know, I'm gonna have to blur things out. What a pain in the ass. The sun has firmly gone down, but I don't think we have enough clips just yet. So, let's grab these rotas. Wow. What'd they do? Let the kids play with them in the sandbox for 5 years? I probably shouldn't do that again. It's not really late, but I don't want to make a lot of noise. Ah, there's another sandy rota. I don't know, it's hard to get the light aimed so that there's not a lot of glare. But you guys don't expect perfection, do you? At this point, I don't even know who I'm talking to. Like I'm talking to some hypothetical audience that may exist if I ever decide to edit this footage and upload it to the internet. That's weird. We accept a lot of weird behavior these days that in the old days just would have been strange. In the old days, I would have just been a guy talking to himself. Now I'm a YouTuber. Or a former YouTuber, I don't know. Or a footage accumulator. Maybe I'll die. Somebody will find this camera at my estate sale or whatever. Look at this. Look at these fake Nelsons. There's a Gilmore. Ugh. A Gilmore and 4 Melnors. Wait a minute. Are these all Melnors? That's a Melnor. Oh, look. Melnor. Damn it. I don't want Gilmores and Melnors. I just want Nelsons. Fake ass. Stupid. Alright. Let's put these brake pads over here in this bag with all their crap in it. Anything in here? My goodness, look. What is wrong with these people? Whole bag full of wet wire. It's gross. Is that wire? It's a hose. No wonder your wire is wet. Alright, that's electrical. That's electrical. That's electrical. That's electrical. Just take the whole bag. Ugh. No, because that's coax. That's an RCA cable. We don't want that. We want speaker wires. All right. I fear that we might have to accept a bit of intermingling with our wires here. Look at this. Is that a parallel port or what? All right, all we gotta do is get this hose out of the way. Just like in Lethal Weapon. You gotta get the hose out of the way. Cover up your heroin smuggling ring. Alright. Well, look at that little coax trying to sneak in there. Nope. Wasn't born yesterday. I like the Lethal Weapon movies, but they're like too noisy, you know? I think they're sort of groundbreaking, you know, they kind of establish their own genre. Well made, well performed, but there's just like too much, you know, too much talking going on. And not like mellow talking like I'm doing out here, but just too much. Too much, but I'll watch them once in a while. Maybe I'll watch a couple of them tonight. Diplomatic immunity just been revoked. See? I know my movie trivia. Well, today has not been a particularly great day. It was fun to find that concrete lawn jockey, though. But we're gonna admit defeat and go home. And I figure that before we do that, we should grab this pig out of this lady's yard. I was hoping I could lift it by the garbage bag, but I can't. I'm shocked it still has a cord on it in this town, too. Anyway, I don't want to, like, really drag it across the grass, so we're gonna have to lift it up. Woo! Good grief. I'd probably do a lot better if I just got one of those GoPro things that puts it on your head, you know, so I could use both my hands for this stuff. But I'm not gonna do that, because then at the end of the video I just have a bunch of unusable footage, because I'd have the GoPro aimed wrong or something. As if my footage isn't already unusable, right? Anyway, that's it for us. What do we get? A big AC, a concrete dude that we already passed on. I guess we can take this bed frame. That's a first. You ever see a bed frame in a garbage bag before? I haven't. We got these, I don't know, running boards for 4Runner, whatever. Got a new rake. That's about it. And I'm not sad at all. And I hope you guys aren't either. But whether you are or not, thanks for watching.